This is the art of unemployment. We got us a new contender. This is St. Don. Let's get it.
34. Okay, what do you do?
I am a risk taker.
Oh.
Roadrunner.
Unemployment.
It's risk taker and Roadrunner. I really hope, bruh. Chad, you know how I be feeling for? I be feeling bad for straight, because that's crazy. Like, that's what you gotta pick from. But what's so crazy is there be studs like that too. Like that, they be like hobo. Like motherfuckers really be out here hobo. That's so crazy to me.
It's no longer just about not having a job.
Does that mean? Oh, you don't know what a hobo is? Let me lock you in. Let me lock you in. A hobo is someone that seeks out a relationship or a sexual partner for a place to stay, but they paint it as they want to be with that person, but really they have nowhere to go. So it's like everything relies on that relationship because they don't have nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to bitches that be fucking on hobo sex. They be doing it because then the nigga want to stay the night and shit. Like, oh, let me stay here while you go to work. Boom, you're locked. That nigga's never going home. Him and his dirty drawers is staying right at your house, right there. He finna bring that dusty ass P5 from his homie's house to your house, and you're never getting rid of him. Don't let him stay. Don't let him stay. Those are the same niggas that be driving around in the car of the girl that they fucking. Don't put gas in that motherfucker. Yeah, hobo. I think bitches do it, but I've been seeing more men do it than bitches. I will say that. I've been seeing more men do it. And it's unfortunate. Cause this whole 50-50 conversation it has been so crazy to me because like y'all matter of fact, let me shut up. I'm not even going there. Everybody just shut the fuck up. If you ain't got no money or no job, you should not be looking for no relationship. You know what you should be looking for? A job.
It's a way of living, maximizing on productivity and really just enjoying life. We live in a generation where unemployment is really the final goal. Okay, nobody wants to work a 9 to 5 no more. Which, you know, will probably have some repercussions in the future. Because what happens if you need to go get your car fixed and the best you're gonna get is a sports bettor or a damn Twitch streamer? Me personally, I'm escaping the matrix. Day trading, crypto, fucking NFTs, all of that.
Hell
but
no.
with the amount of gambling videos I've seen, I've got genuine worry for this generation, bro. The sheer amount of debt that's gonna be built up just because of this image.
Oh, for sure.
I'll see y'all at the annual Squid Games, bro.
That shit has done undeniable damage. That picture right there has done undeniable damage to y'all generation. And I feel so bad for y'all. I feel bad for y'all because y'all gonna think you need to keep going when you need to understand there's never been any diamonds, bro.
I'll see y'all at the annual Squid Games, bro. Okay, now I mentioned being unemployed is going beyond the job status because I think it's more about how you spend those jobless hours. Because you could be unemployed and, you know, still be locked in, day trading, crypto, all of that. Or you could be playing around with Saratoga bottles and damn bananas because you saw a funny internet meme. Now, before you think I'm judging you, which I am,
you get corny, my boy. You're lame.
I gotta admit that we all be demonstrating unemployed behavior. I mean, you might be a little too tapped in with the John Pork and Tim Cheese law, or really any other niche internet meme.
Tung 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 tung.
So, hey, chat. How many of y'all are chronically online? Be honest. That's one thing I don't like about this job. I think I am chronically online a little bit. Like, no cap. I think, but it's my job to literally be chronically online, but I don't like the fact that I am.
Sahur.
And we call this kind of behavior being unemployed because they just have way too much free time. And all this time they spend gallivanting around, you have to think they surely have some time to make some money. But who am I to judge you? Go enjoy your life. There's always time to escape the matrix later. But you should know better than anyone if you're just out here devouring your minutes. For example, if you're finding time in your day to prepare and eat coleslaw. We need a couple of y'all to start taking one for the team. We can't all be Twitch streamers and barbers.
Yo, please. We can't all be, oh my God, the amount of niggas I've been seeing, I'm like, bro, listen. We can't all be Twitch streamers. It's like the same wave of niggas, bro. It's the same wave of niggas who thought they were going to make it on TikTok. When COVID happened, they thought they was going to be this big TikToker. A lot of them are now moving to Twitch. And I'm like, you don't understand. You don't understand. It's way fucking harder. You don't get it. It's so much harder than TikTok. You don't understand. It's harder. If we had to put up money, I'm putting the 80% on you being a big TikToker than I would on you being a fucking Twitch streamer. No cap. I'm putting the over on you, bro. We need some regular people, bro. But I get it though. A lot of motherfuckers have the mentality of they don't want to be at a regular job. But like, you don't understand. 95% of the niggas that are doing streaming currently had a regular job before. The only anomalies of not having a regular job is Kai, maybe Max, and like Rakai and the young niggas that had somebody reach down and pull them up. Niggas who got big on their own for sure had a regular job. Duke had a regular job. Chris had a regular job. Phantom had a regular job. Niggas had regular jobs. Go work a regular job first. On God, this is supposed to be a hobby before it turns into your oh my God, I had a regular job. Dante had a regular job. Bro, we all had regular jobs, bro. There's like 4 niggas on this fucking website that did not have a regular job and is doing this full time. Oh my God. We can't all do this, bro.
Okay, someone has to work them oil rigs. And what's 3 barbers on each street gonna do for me, okay? I need a house to be built, not a low
taper.
Well, maybe we'd have more employed people if the process of getting a job wasn't such a damn grueling process.
I don't understand how everybody's employed, but everybody's unemployed, but nobody's hiring. Right now, I will give y'all grace on that. Everybody's unemployed, but nobody's hiring. Where the fuck is where is work? Where is funds? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna show you some shit that might be a jump scare for some of y'all. You ready?
Pardon me.
Ooh, job application. The whole process of getting a job, you gotta make some fuck-ass resume. And if you don't have any experience, that shit's just gonna look like this. And can someone tell me why entry-level jobs be asking for experience?
Dude, you are the experience.
The damn job paradox. How am I meant to get experience if I need experience to get experience? And after making a resume, you have to go on like Indeed or something and just look for a job that doesn't look like modern day slavery.
I'm unemployed right now, but I'm about to work at this job, this factory down the street, $6 an hour, full time.
6?
And after shooting like 400 applications, you settle for 1 interview, you got a McDonald's. And now the interview has to be the worst part, because you gotta pull up in a suit and tie to an O-block McDonald's. And you gotta act like a stand-up guy and try not to say some dumb shit.
I just graduated from home last.
You know what I hate, bro? You know what I can't stand? You know what I actually fucking despise? Why do you want to work here? Bitch, I need a job. You're hiring. What do you mean, why? I need money. You need an employee. We got the equal what the fuck do you mean, why? It was never my dream to fucking be a cashier at McDonald's, bitch. It was never my dream to be back there flipping fucking burgers. I need money. You need a fucking body to fill a spot. I'm broke. You have money to offer for services. I can provide services. That's it. That's it. Why do you want to work here? Why do you need workers? Why is the last person that was working here not here? Did they quit? Did you fire them? Or y'all on bullshit? Let's ask you the questions. Like, what the fuck is we talking about? I need money, nigga. No cap. I need dinero, funds. That scratch, that cheddar. That shit is crazy. But if I rob the store, I'm a bad guy.
A year ago, my degree in walking fish with a minor in water in the snow because I mop air. I'm also a dentist that fixes feet at the vet when I'm wide asleep. So I think this job would be pretty good for my mom.
But see, also there be niggas playing, bruh. You can't be playing. Niggas is really looking for they funds, bruh. You can't be playing right now, bruh. This is the worst time to be playing.
She doesn't have kids.
And what I hate about interviews, bro, is that dumbass question they always be asking. Why do you want to work here?
We just said that. I hate that fucking question. I hate that question. I hate that, bro. It's like such a stupid fucking question.
Yeah, because it's always been my lifelong dream to work in your rundown McDonald's, nigga. No.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Okay, I just seen some shit, and it looks like it's not that hard to get a job anymore. Now hiring someone that doesn't goon during work hours.
What?
Who the
You know who was probably working there? Pokemon editor. Yeah. He was probably in there. That nigga could not get a video done because he was being and shit so much. He was probably in that motherfucker. Yeah, they had to fire that nigga.
fuck did they have hired before this?
The goes to the goon. The goes to the goon. Look at the car.
But if you have to or want to go through that whole process, yeah, good luck, gang. But one thing I want to say is please, and I really stress, please don't be that nigga that thinks having a job makes them better or something. Bro, these archetypes who constantly complain about their jobs, yet be the first ones to tell you to go get a job when you're demonstrating some unemployed behavior. You hating on happiness, bro. You hating ass niggas look like Squidward. You see, I've worked 2 jobs in my life. The first one, I worked as an underwater ceramics technician.
Yeah, dishwasher? Underwater, that's a nasty, nasty flip. I'm like, the fuck does that even do? Wash the dishes.
And the way I still have literal nightmares about that job. I want reparations for each of those shifts I worked, all of the stress that has accumulated. Years, I'm telling you, years have been taken off my life from those dreams. I don't work there anymore, and I still dream about it.
What more do you want from me?
And in the periods that I've been unemployed, I just feel like I took advantage of it. You gotta cherish every single one of those moments, man, because I promise you, sooner or later, we'll all be gone.
See, here's the thing. Unemployment is only okay if you're receiving unemployment. Like I said, unemployment is only okay if you're receiving unemployment. Like if they fired you and you're getting an unemployment check so you don't have to currently work to get money, boom, you're chilling. At least for like, I think it's like 2 months or 3 months or something, you get unemployment. But being unemployed and not having no funds is ass. Don't let them lie. That shit is not fun.
Just knowing you have to get up for a shift or you have a shift later in the day, it can kill the vibe of the whole day, I promise you. You can just be chilling. And the realization hits. But you know, somebody telling you to get a job, they might just be looking out for you. Okay, don't start sending images like this. Bro, you just lazy. And to all the unemployed out there, is the Minecraft movie really that funny? Yeah, he said chicken jockey in a funny way, but does it ever warrant this reaction?
Damn. Hell no.
Gangy, is that a live chicken?
The unemployed.
Man, we were supposed to have flying cars by now. The unemployed have just had a field day with this damn movie, bro. And not to be the fun police or nothing, but imagine working at one of these cinemas and having to clean this shit up. Yo, we gotta look out for all of the people that are stuck in the infinite job cycle. I promise you they don't wish for that life. So don't be the guy that chucks 3 buckets of popcorn and mysterious liquids all over the floor. Just for, you know, a little giggle. We gotta look out for each other, man. The employed gotta look after the unemployed gotta look after the employed.
Now, why the fuck would I do that?
If we fail to do this, society will collapse as we know it.
It is collapsing.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there as you watch society fall? No, you're gonna get up. You're gonna stand up and you're gonna fight for what you believe in. But do you really get what I'm trying to say, though?
Absolutely
not.
We
need the employed, but I don't want to be employed, so I'm gonna make it easier for them. The minority you just paid to deliver pizza to your address during a hurricane. Tip him a little bit. Instead of telling the person that's making your food to just put the fries in the bag, how about you give him some nice words? The employed and the unemployed, united. But it's time to admit it. Being unemployed is not all sunshine and rainbows.
It's not.
Yes, I don't have the responsibility of a job, but
I am so lonely.
I will say that he's actually not lying. Not like I'm not unemployed, chat, right? But I'm not employed, if that makes sense. Like, but working a job where you don't have to have that interaction on a daily can deadass be lonely. It can. Like I've always had work friends because it was a reason to go to work and talk to people. But if you're at home working by yourself, it sounds nice, it does, But he like, damn, I ain't got no human interaction. That's why I'm glad I do this with y'all. But like, say I was just like recording videos, editing and uploading it, like it kind of be it's a little lonely. That's why I don't like doing reactions alone either.
Me aside, don't trick yourself into believing you're not a fucking loser, okay? Because Googling top 5 side hustles to get rich quick is not being locked in. You know what? Let me stop being a hater. Because look, what you're doing is really smart, but it's also really dangerous because you're convincing yourself that you're not a loser, when in reality, yeah, you are. Alright, real quick, let me bring back this guy from the intro.
I am a risk taker.
You mean you're a risk taker? You lose $50 a week off parlays. Let's keep it a buck. Bro, there is really 2 types of unemployed people. The ones that gaslight themselves into believing they're onto something.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. Do you have any businesses we could be on the lookout for?
No, just not right now.
So you're unemployed. Like if you're an entrepreneur, but you don't have no businesses going on right now, that's unemployment. You're unemployed.
And 2, the ones that are so far gone, they just fully embrace it and adapt.
I don't have a job. You don't have a job. We don't have a job. We don't shower together. We are together. We don't shower. Nigga, so you decided because you don't got a job, you got to stink too? Am I bugging?
Damn near prideful about it. Okay, let me elaborate. The first type will have some philosophical reason for not wanting a job. Like they'll say, how are you gonna let someone define how much my hour is worth? Just say you lazy, bro. Here are some quick signs that you're this person. 1, if you ever refer to the government as big brother. 2, if you sign up to online courses instead of getting a job. And 3, if the word matrix just unironically comes out of your mouth. But hey, maybe you got something going on that my mind-controlled slave brain just can't comprehend. Okay, and for the second one, these people are just too far gone. Employment is nothing more than a nightmare to these people. The word job gives them physical pain. You tell these people to get a job and they'll have a visceral reaction.
How are you surviving? Like how? Your parents have to hate you. How are you alive? Like, I don't get how you survive this. Government checks? Even with like government checks, you need to have some type of work history or something. Like, they're not just gonna give you checks because you don't work.
Peep the vocab. The only jobs these people want to be associated with involve feet. I gotta apologize to these people though for not censoring the word work and job. I know this is considered a slur for you guys, so my deepest apologies. Oh yeah, and yes, we're gonna ignore my month disappearance. Will it happen again? Most likely. But community Discord server, go talk to me. I'll be active on there.
Hey, W video, yeah, y'all unemployed niggas be crazy, bruh. Like, I can get being unemployed. I'm not gonna blame nobody for being unemployed, but willingly, like, if you can't find a job, you can't find a job. But being willingly unemployed is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.